Hey guys, it's Lisa, and today I'm back. This is my third video today, and I think it's going to be my last. I'm getting wore out. My voice is getting wore out anyway. So I've been promising you guys some reviews on some hauls that I've done previously, and I'm finally getting those done. And today the review is going to be on the Ulta setting powder palette and the strobing palette. If you guys remember me picking these up a couple of hauls ago, I promised you reviews on these. And also I promised an updated review on the Ulta Flawless Finish face powder. And I did try that out with some other primers. Tried it out with the Bare Minerals primer. Tried it against my Bare Minerals powder. And I feel like in a pinch it is a good dupe for the Bare Minerals. It's not as full coverage as the Bare Minerals, and you're not going to be able to build it as much as you can the Bare Minerals. But if you're looking for a light coverage with a powder foundation and you don't want to pay that price for Bare Minerals, then the Ulta Mineral Foundation is a good alternative. But the key to it is going to make sure that you have a very good brush to really get those minerals crushed into the skin and blended in with your skin. And you're going to need a really good primer, because if you don't have a good primer, they won't melt into the skin as well, and it just looks like you have a bunch of powder sitting on top of the skin. So if you guys would like to see me do a side-by-side demonstration on those foundations, you can comment that below and I will do that for you. But unless a lot of people wanted to see it, I wasn't going to do that. But I did want to follow up with you guys and let you know that I do feel like that if you don't want to spend the money for that higher end Bare Minerals, and you don't really need a full coverage product, then the Ulta brand is going to be a good dupe for that. So I'm going to start out with the setting powder palette. So right off the bat, I dropped the brush. So right off the bat, these lightweight pressed powders set makeup and give skin a flawless finish. I can't even read today. Use all over or just on the T-zone to set makeup and control oil. So the translucent blurs fine lines and pores. The luminous illuminates skin for a glow from within, and the banana brightens skin and hides imperfections. So I do like this palette. I feel like it does tell you what, or it does do what it says. This blurring powder, I do feel like you're probably going to get, if you're going to do flash photography, you're going to get that flashback. So you're not going to want to use that if you're doing any kind of flash photography. And this is the illumination one. And it is just a very subtle highlight, natural looking. And then, of course, your banana powder. The brush is a good brush for a blush, but it's not a good brush for this. So if you do get this, be prepared to have to pull in a different brush or to have to purchase another brush. But I do think that's worth money. I would repurchase that once that's used up. I am enjoying it. So there is that. So the strobing palette, I just want to tell you that I am loving this. So you can wear these powders on their own, or you can lay down the cream and put the powder on top, and man, oh man, you talk about really hitting it. So I'm going to swatch these for you guys and show you what I'm talking about. These are just the powders, okay? So there's just the powders, and they are beautiful. So if you take the cream, here's the cream, and you put it, let's say, on your cheek, and then you take, I'm just going to take that first color, and you pat that on there and blend that out. Look at that. I just love this palette. You can even take the rose and add the rose in on there to give you a blushed look. Oh It is so beautiful. This palette, I think, was $10 or $11. It was not much. Guys, I just love it. I love it. You know, there's so many highlighting palettes out there today, and some of them can get pretty darn expensive. But this, I don't feel like breaks the bank, and it does what all those other expensive ones do. It's not a baked chalet formula by any means or anything like that. It's just a finely milled powder. You do get some kickback. It reminds me a lot, formula-wise, of the e.l.f. strobing palette, if you guys have ever used it. That's what it reminds me of. And it is just as good as that, if not better, because of that cream. So this is something I definitely will repurchase. I will always want to keep this in my collection. It doesn't even bother me that the cream is not separated from the powders. I love the payoff, the pigment payoff, that doesn't bother me. So I don't really know what else to say about this. You do get cream highlighter. You get 0.17 ounces, which is 5 grams, and then with the other powders you get 0.11 ounces, which is 3 grams of product. So the cream highlighter, and then you get the strobing powder in rose, strobing powder in champagne, shimmering blush, and shimmering bronzer is what's in here. And again, I really think Ulta is hitting it out of the park with their products. You know, I've got a couple of their foundations now. That pan just popped right out. Got a couple of their foundations now. I have their setting powders, their strobing palette. I think I'm going to pick up some more of their products because I'd like to do a full face using Ulta products only. If that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, let me know. But like I said, so far I'm really, really enjoying those two palettes. And I think it's a really good purchase from Ulta. And a lot of times you can get their products where you buy 2 and get 2 free, or buy 1 and get 1 free. So wait and hit that up on that as well. That's what I like to do, and that's actually how I got these. So yeah, I'm really enjoying those, and I think that kind of covers the rest of everything for that haul. So if there's something I did miss on a review on that haul that you would like for me to see, like for me to do, you can come back and let me know. Again, I'm sorry these have been so late, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless.